Lately, I've been playing quite a lot of those action heavy titles and I was in a mood to play something more stealthy as it's one of my favorite genres in video games. Since I wanted to play something nostalgic, I know, shocker, I decided to play Hitman Blood Money, which is literally my favorite game in the whole series. While getting that serious dose of nostalgia, I thought why not pick up the platinum on the way, and here we are. As always, I went to the trusty trophy guide page to check out that trophy list. This game has a total of 25 trophies, of which we have 15 bronze, nada silver, 9 gold, and that shining platinum. Everything was pretty clear as I have already played this game like a bajillion times, and I used to watch quite a lot of those speedrunning tutorials back in the day. We start the game on pro mode cause I'm the best, and also cause it's one of the trophy requirements. We are shown this cutscene of an amusement park mishap which killed about 36 people, and we are given the target of the park owner by the parent of one of the victims. I love that this is more like a proper tutorial mission which explains how the game actually works, and all the new additions like coin throw for distraction, hiding bodies and weapons inside crates, using fiber wire from the top of an elevator, using enemies or NPCs as human shields, and mines to cause accidents. I know it doesn't cover everything, however, it's still so much more detailed than the tutorials from the older titles, which would just have like a training area. Completing this mission gets us our first trophy and also displays our rating in a rather creative way. The overall story format here is pretty interesting. We are introduced to Rick Henderson, an American journalist who visits the mansion of former FBI Director Alexander Leland Kane, also known as Jack, for an exclusive interview. Jack then recounts the rise and fall of the International Contract Agency (ICA) and its top assassin, Agent 47, through a series of flashbacks. These flashbacks form the missions that we have to play. Our first mission takes place in Chile, where we have to assassinate a father-son duo who have been using a vineyard as a front for cocaine production. One of my favorite things here is the weapon customization and selection before the start of each mission. Right at the start, I decided to follow this guy who's patrolling a lesser crowded side, and I took him out using some sedative. Of course, I hid his body and changed my robes to blend in. Scaling the wall next door, I sneaked into the main mansion and put another guard to sleep. I was trying to hide his body when I got caught, and well, since I'm the silent assassin, I restarted the mission. Okay, so I sneaked back into the mansion and took out that guard again, only to get caught in the act again, and well, the rest is history. As I mentioned earlier, I used to watch a lot of those speedrunning videos where the speedrunners would do all sorts of shit to kill the targets and still get that silent assassin rating at the end. I wanted to try it, and well, let's just say it didn't go exactly too well. Okay, new plan. I got the outdoor guard outfit and ran directly into the main cellar area where I found my target trying to snort something without me. So I didn't even hesitate taking him out. I distracted him using $1 and quickly took him out and hid away his body in the conveniently placed box in the room. I then made my way back and went to the main mansion where I got stopped by an indoor guard. As he was telling me to fuck off, I used my flash step like movement to get behind him and put him to sleep using a sedative. This is somewhat of a glitch as while the NPCs are logged in an animation, they are mostly looking forward and we can just go behind them and do whatever we want. Yeah, that came out a bit wrong. Anyway, after changing our attire, I found the main target who was busy playing violin, and I took him out without wasting a moment. As I was escaping through the window, I got spotted by a guard who started shooting at me right away, and I ran towards the exit, finishing the mission with a rating of Silent Assassin. Wait, what? Hired killer? The perfectionist in me would not let me go to the next mission before getting that silent assassin rating, so I restarted the mission right away. I followed the same strategy as before while only getting spotted a few times. Finally, I sneaked past the window this time and ended the mission only to get a professional rating. What? Since this is a trophy for collecting all the weapons, I wanted to take back the shotgun from this level, so I redid the mission and threw a subdued guard off the railing, which resulted in an accident, which got me. Accidents do happen. After a couple more failed attempts at getting that silent assassin rating, I read online that in order to get it, we need to have our suit while exiting the level. So I went back to it and this time sedated a worker instead of the outside guard, and also found the indoor guard outfit instead of sedating that second guy, as for some reason if you don't hide the bodies, it doesn't always give that silent assassin. After taking out the target, I got my suit back and ran towards the exit getting that silent assassin, which only took a good couple of hours. The next mission takes us to one of my favorite cities, Paris. Our targets are these two terrorists, of which one is an opera actor and the other's an American ambassador. Right at the start, I picked up the weapon given to us by the agency, which can be swapped with the prop gun used by an actor who shoots one of our targets. I quickly knocked out a worker in the toilet and took his disguise to enter the backstage area. I distracted the guard sitting outside the actor's rooms to enter the room where I waited inside a closet for my target. Well, this usually takes about 3 to 4 minutes as the actors rehearse the scenes a couple of times. Right when they head towards the rooms, I figured that it was the wrong room which I was in, so okay, this time I was in the right room and I swapped the prop gun of the actor with the real gun so that the kill comes off as an accident. Oh, and I also ran upstairs to rig the big chandelier with the mind to take out the other target. With all the setup done, I rushed back to the toilet cause I really wanted to use it badly and went to see the opera where our target gets shot by his fellow actor. And just as the ambassador ran to see him, I blowed the chandelier, getting our second kill and escaped the scene getting professional. Wait, what the I tried this mission a couple of times while even trying to go backstage and shooting the target while the prop gun covered the noise, and still I would only get a professional rating. I figured that my original route required me to lockpick a door, which was causing the rating for some reason. I tried a different route while using the same killing techniques, which got me another silent assassin. The next mission brings us to a rehab clinic in California where one of our fellow agents is being held. He's the same guy we rescued in the previous titles, and here we go again. I used a speedrunning strat here by throwing a mine at the start area and detonating it, distracting all the guards, which opened the door to the basement area of the clinic where Smith is being held. However, the guards started following me and shooting me. After a good few failed attempts, I finally managed to enter silently and met Smith, who gave me my target and I put him to sleep using a poison. Diana gives us 2 more optional targets who are present in the clinic, and I was on to them as well. Once outside, I stole the invite letters from one of the NPCs at the start of the level and entered the clinic as a client. I then went upstairs quickly to change into doctor's attire. This mission has a total of 3 targets which need to be taken care of. One usually cooks, one drinks and goes to sauna, and the third usually lifts. I sabotaged the cooking cylinder to blow the target while he's cooking and choked the bodybuilder. I waited for the drunkard to enter the sauna, but he seemed to be waiting upstairs for his doctor's appointment. So I went upstairs and gave him the treatment he was waiting for. I changed back into my classic suit and went to the morgue, which is present near the start location, where I found Smith's dead body and gave him the shot of the antidote, reviving him and escaping with a silent assassin rating and unlocking a story trophy. For the next mission, we need to take out a gangster who's actually a rat and is under the protection of the FBI. We also need to recover a microfilm that his wife has in her possession. My go-to strat is usually to disguise myself as a clown to go inside the house, but I wanted to try the speedrunner's method, which is to blast a mine outside, which makes all the guards get out of the house, letting us run inside. However, I got caught and the FBI agents started shooting at me. After entering the house, I gained some followers. I went to the swimming pool area where my target's wife was chilling and I killed all of them using a simple coin trick. It's because of moments like these that I love this game so much. You can literally play the game any fucking way you want. Seriously, like a true stealthy assassin, go berserk shooting everyone, or find dumb shit ways like these to kill your targets. Well, I ended up getting caught and died a few times, so thought of doing it the legit way. I waited for the clown guy to come outside to then put him to sleep, stealing his outfit. Entering the house, my target's wife invited me for a private show and I gave her just that in her dreams. Retrieving the film, I hid upstairs, waiting for my target to come. With my fiber wire tightened, I went behind him, only to get spotted and failing the mission. Okay, this time I disguised myself as a guard inside the house just to be extra cautious and took out my target. Up next, I grabbed all the weapons present inside the house and also grabbed the airgun rifle which can be found in the garden area of one of the neighbors. There's a really cool glitch which lets us carry the weapons while free roaming, which doesn't alert the guards. We just need to equip the mine detonator after picking up the rifle and nobody can see the big gun. I escaped the level only to get a professional rating, so I restarted the bloody mission. This time I just took a sniper rifle with me as I wanted to try out something new. After retrieving the film, I sneaked inside the house across the road and just sniped my target as he was enjoying some sport. and escape the area, getting that silent assassin. The next mission is one of my favorite missions in the game. There's a gang of crows who's planning an assassination on the Secretary of the Interior of the United States during the Mardi Gras festival. Oh, and we also gotta recover a case of diamonds. We start the mission by following this red birdie who got the payment briefcase. I followed him through the crowd and put him in his place while he was taking a cigarette break. I disguised as him and saw one of the assassin birdies coming right towards me. As usual, this game is full of greedy bastards who would do anything for $1. As my target got distracted, I yoinked her from behind and dragged her body inside a room nearby. Picking her walkie-talkie revealed the location of the other two targets. The sniper guy can be in any of the pubs and the main boss guy is usually at the same spot always. Sneaking inside the pub, I found my second target who spotted me right on time and I had to shoot him. Since I was still kind of silent, I took over his bloody clothes and headed straight towards the boss. Again, I tried my best to be super sneaky but ended up shooting him in the face. As I ran towards the exit, the police recognized me and ended my fabulous run through. I got spotted again trying to sneak behind the sniper guy, which again ended the run. Okay, third time's the charm. As I was sneaking inside the pub, I noticed the kitchen layout. Talk about food hygiene. I finally got him silently and picked up his sniper as it's required for one of the weapon collection related trophies. But for some reason, the detonator trick didn't work too well and I was shot dead as I made it to the streets. Okay, fourth time definitely worked out well and I got everyone silently and escaped successfully, unlocking another trophy. With the rating of professional? Come on. For this try, I skipped following the red bird completely and just sneaked inside the pub, taking out Raymond and disguising as him to kill the boss. I grabbed the suitcase there and ran right to the exit, getting 3 trophies for getting Silent Assassin in 5 levels. Okay, now I don't give a fuck about that rating. Just kidding. The next mission takes us to a Christmas party of a Pawn King. I ran upstairs to the party and I saw my target having the time of his life in an outdoor pool. I entered through a back door, which I wasn't supposed to go through. The guard on duty followed me, but I hid in one of the rooms till things got cooled down. I met this amazing lady who invited me to her chamber to give us a show, which she did indeed.
Men are so easy.
Private property, bub. Take off.
Shame to waste such a nice hunk of meat. What a girl's gotta do. What a girl's gotta do.
Okay, I grabbed her this time and got my revenge. Through the backstage door, I saw the underneath of the pool and shot it, instantly killing my target and his friends in an accident. Up next, I went up with a guard disguise, grabbed the blackmail tape, pushed the target's dad over the balcony and shot down the dog because it was a witness. Yes, they can talk. As I was exiting the area, I was caught trespassing and got shot down. I followed the same route without getting caught this time, finishing the mission. The next mission was quite fun as I killed all my targets in the most dumb shit ways possible. We have a total of 7 targets to take care of in this mission. Right at the start, I saw one of my targets walking towards me and I pushed him off the railing, which killed him, but I got caught in the action. Okay, this time I got him right on time without getting spotted and ran towards the top of the deck. Since this was a restricted area, I was asked to stop, but you know me. I used my quick flash step to go behind the guard while he was busy talking and knocked him out. Sadly, I got caught and killed pretty much everyone before getting killed myself. Take 3 is always my lucky take. I pushed the first guy as always and saw one of the gang members making out in the corridor. As a good Samaritan, I annoyed him till he would leave the poor girl alone and I pushed him off the deck as well. I then followed the same strat as last time and knocked the guy out upstairs and threw him off the boat. I saw a waiter taking some burgers for the lads and tipped him into giving me his burgers. Using them burgers, I lured all the gang members one by one to follow me and threw them off the deck. Except for this guy, because I knew he wouldn't wash his hands. I grabbed the documents from the boss's quarters and ran towards the exit, getting a story trophy and an easy silent assassin rating. For our next mission, we need to crash a wedding, kill the father of the bride and the groom. We need to kind of keep it down during this mission as pretty much everyone at the party has a gun and can kill us. So I followed this drunk gentleman who was going to take a break and stole his invitation and outfit for the party. I wanted to make sure that there's no suspicious eyes on me, so I crashed the dance floor and participated in some good old fashioned drunk brawl. I then had a quick chat with the bride to give her my condolences in advance and poisoned the cake before her soon to be dead husband sneaks to eat it. I then waited for the bride's father to come feed the alligators and shot him using my ultra silent modified sniper pistol machine. Oh yeah, I modified the damn thing to max and it is a beast. I then ran to the exit, finishing the mission and getting another trophy for the weapon upgrade. As the game progresses towards the final few missions, Jack tells Rick about 47's funeral, making the present day story more interesting. The next mission takes us to Vegas. We need to take out 3 targets who are involved in DNA trading of some sorts. There's a really easy trick to get 2 of the targets. Both the targets go to their rooms and we can take them out using this elevator takedown. The only problem is that there's a bit of waiting involved and we need to be on the right fucking elevator. Okay, so after taking down the scientist, the South African guy comes to the adjacent elevator and I took him out. I went to his room to grab the DNA samples, hid my silenced gun and went to trade the samples with the Sheikh. Just as my plan was about to work out, the Sheikh called in for some entertainment and well, we had a great time. I tried distracting them to recover my gun, but they caught me right on time and I just had to shoot him and run off quickly like a true professional. What? This game's ranking system be so broken. Anywho, it's time for the second last mission, which is my favorite mission in the whole series because of the setting. This mission has 2 parties that we gotta crash and 4 targets that we gotta take out. There's a heaven themed party at the top of the building and a hell themed party at the basement level. I ran straight through the parking lot, passing the warning, making all the security chase me. I threw a coin in the hope that at least one of them would stop, but it turned out to be a failed attempt. I was a bit fast thanks to my super quick reflexes and changed my outfit in a split second, which they didn't notice. As an angel of death itself, I went to the heaven themed party where I took down the golden devil in the toilet. It sounds like a metaphor for something, but it is not. I then changed my getup to this new outfit, which lets us go anywhere on the map without getting spotted. The bartender told me about the new singer being super hot and that she would go around her room a lot, so I had to make a pit stop. Turns out that the new singer is an assassin had to kill me and I retrieved my data from her laptop. I waited for her in the room so that she can have one last dance with the devil. After taking her out, I went to the hell themed party where my next target is going to perform a fire show. I tweaked the fire rig, making her give the best performance of her life.
Amazing. The shark attack at the end was so realistic. How you figure she did that?
After completing all my objectives, I wanted to grab a drink, just when the bartender turned out to be another assassin who challenged me for a duel. Well, it definitely didn't last long and I exited the mission getting another one of those silent assassin ratings. The final mission is where 47 needs to infiltrate the White House to assassinate Vice President Daniel Morris and Mark Purchesi III, a rival assassin from the franchise. My go-to strategy here is to throw a handgun as a way to distract the guard and put him to sleep, which took a few tries. As a Marine, I climbed through a couple of buildings to dress up as a worker, only to then dress up as a Secret Service agent. Yes, I clearly didn't give a fuck about the silent assassin rating at this point. I went straight to assassinate Mark, who's dressed up as a janitor. He greets us and blows up the bloody room, and we gotta follow him towards the roof to have a gun duel with him. And that's when he shot me to death. Okay, this time I just left a mine where he would be at, but the bloody thing didn't work. Anywho, I got a headshot which took care of him and proceeded to kill the vice president, which clearly didn't go too well, and I was shot down. For my next attempt, I just shot down the vice president when he was out for a smoke and had to kill off his dog as well, who had some great fucking reflexes. After killing Mark again, I rushed towards the exit and got a total of 5 trophies, 4 for finishing the game on all the different difficulties and high roller for collecting $500,000. Finally, it's time for the finale. 47's location is compromised and he's almost surrounded by a SWAT team. Luckily, Diana comes to our rescue and injects us with a poison similar to the one from the Flatline mission. Our body is taken by the SWAT team and the game cuts to the present day, where we are shown the funeral as Jack tells Rick about 47's legacy and how they got him. Diana places the classic silver ballers over our body and gives us a kiss of resurrection. The credits start rolling and we can see 47's heartbeat going fast. I swear, for the first time I played the game, I had no idea that I could do this. We need to kill everyone, but the only problem was my aim sucked. Okay, after a few failed attempts, I finally killed all the guards, took down Jack, and as a true maniac, killed the final 2 witnesses in a more creative way. We are shown the true ending of the game, where the ICA is back online and 47 joins a new organization, which definitely didn't last for too long. This finishes the epilogue and I got my redemption. I checked the number of trophies remaining and we only have a total of 9 more trophies to go, of which 4 were for fully customizing the remaining guns, 1 for earning a special rating, 1 for maxing our notoriety by playing more aggressively, 1 for getting precisely 47 kills in a mission, 1 for unlocking every weapon in the hideout, and finally that shining platinum for being a silent motherfucker. I maxed out my sniper rifle and loaded mission number 4, A New Life, where I sneaked into one of the neighbors' tree house and started killing every guard with my sniper rifle. I then also used it to kill my main target and exited the area, getting a trophy for maxing the rifle and a special rating. Up next, I loaded the very first mission in the hopes of getting 47 kills, but sadly failed a couple of times. So I tried it again on the Opera mission, which is more easier in terms of guards. Escaping with exactly 47 kills got me the trophy. Next, I started replaying the following missions more aggressively till I became Notorious. I love how these newspaper photo changes with every rating, and on Notorious we can clearly see 47. Up next, I upgraded all the weapons to max and finished a quick run through with them equipped, getting 3 trophies. The final trophy standing between me and the plat was for unlocking every weapon, which was a bit tedious but nothing too difficult. I had just missed the sniper rifles, which are available in the following missions. Escaping with the final rifle got me the trophy, and I also unlocked that shining platinum. It was refreshing to play this game for nostalgia reasons, and also since I didn't have too much time to play due to traveling. Anyway, if you made it this far and enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and let me know which game I should cover next. With that, I'm out. Bye bye.